We are back.
With more of this horrendous game, Anna Extended Edition. Giving it another shot because, while it's horrendously buggy and the gameplay isn't good, there are a lot of interesting aspects of it. It is a horrendously creepy game. I'm not normally somebody that gets scared by anything, and there were times in playing this a little bit further that I became a little bit uncomfortable. So it's worth looking at a little bit more, and some of the puzzles got a little bit better as we went along. I mentioned last time that the audio balance was awful and everything was far too loud. The last videos I actually had to cut down the volume to about 15% of what it is in-game before it was actually able to be usable for the videos. So
we're upstairs in the attic now, right?
Yes.
Why did you steal the statue from the church?
Shoes.
Her? Who?
Her.
And every time they start arguing with each other, you're not allowed to do anything until they're done.
Oh, good. Stuck to the wall.
You see it there? And yet you have
Oh,
no
that's
thoughts about bestowing.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Pick it up.
yeah, we'll just take that with us.
And
Go ahead.
another one.
Take that one. Let's see, what else is in here? We got the book that was over here.
Look at you.
Check out the cabinet. Dirty mirror. Can't see anything in it. A lot of wardrobe scattered throughout this place.
More shoes.
Book. Alright, I
So
think
where's creepy wood lady?
that's everything out of here.
Stand closer to me.
Better question is, where isn't creepy wood lady?
It's one of those things where I'd rather know where she is than not know. I'd rather see her.
Yeah, so you have a door here, it's just labeled door, and if you click on it, it asks if you want to run away. Which is a little bit weird. I assume that's a game over. There she is!
Oh, hello.
Now, she's not so creepy now. It gets a lot worse in just a little while.
Great.
They give her a pair of those, the cheap gas station vampire fangs that you get at Halloween. She gets some of those, and, like, way too much lipstick that's supposed to... Oh, something has to happen. Alright. Sure it does. Where'd the shoes go?
There she is. Did that have to happen?
Where did the shoes go?
She put them on her feet. Okay, more mannequins. Oh
Yeah,
joy.
this should have just been called Mannequin the Game, I think. Alright. This is all fine. That thing's locked.
Damaged door. Oh, that's a creepy shadow.
Yep. You know, the worst thing about this game is, like, the shadows frequently get worse when you shine your flashlight on them. They get darker. That's
What's
not...
that? What's that?
What?
There's a leaf.
Oh, apparently it thinks that I picked that up and was trying to use it on the door. I'm not sure how that happened. Yeah. So there's this guy, and, he apparently doesn't like wearing the mask, so we're going to help him out and, take it off.
Oh boy.
Yep. Problem solved. We're helpers. That's what we do in this game. We're we're going around.
But you took his head off too. Don't you think he might be a little bit pissed off about that?
Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out if things go bad.
If.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Don't you mean when?
No, I'm sure everything will be perfectly
when
fine.
Things go bad.
And that he will be grateful that we did that.
Right.
I can't think of any other possible outcome for this. Okay, so we're gonna come in here, and there is more of these leaves all over the floor. There.
More creepy shadows.
Child's bonnet. We'll go ahead and look at that, and we'll pull out little kid's hair, just because that seems like a normal thing to do, right?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna take that candle. See anything else useful here? Go ahead and take this letter.
Take the lamp.
No. They want us to read the letter. I'm not going to do that because I really don't care.
That's a horrible font to write a letter in that you want people to read too.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Oh.
And
Oh God.
yeah. So anyways, as I was saying, the game does get quite a bit creepier pretty quickly.
What the hell are these noises?
Open that up.
What is going on?
Let's go ahead and grab this shovel here.
Don't like it.
Yeah, well, it happens. So we picked up a whole bunch of these tablets earlier, right? And they've got various designs on them. And the way that this works is... Yes, hot fire, wonderful. The way that this works is you can melt down the ring that you stole earlier by putting it on one of these tablets and putting it into the fire. We only appear to have 2 at the moment, and neither of those is the one that we want. So we have to go back downstairs and possibly explore a little bit more. Now, the mechanics, as I said, get a little bit better than they were before. Right here, you look at this, you can see the end of a key in it. So, this is one of the few puzzles where you can say, okay, I should push the key out. Let's warp the hanger. That gives us something to push with. If we push it in there, it's just going to fall out. So let's take the letter and slide it under the door. And then push the key out so that we can pull the key
Nice.
from the other side. This is a good puzzle. It makes sense. I like this one. It's the only one that I can say that for so far. And open up this door. This is a...
Have you figured out what that eye means?
Yes, it's sanity. And the red bar over here is your sanity. I'm not sure what happens when you run out of it. I've only been able to take the game down to about half sanity so far. Go ahead and take this. It seems to be
Shoes.
that if you turn too quickly or spend too much time staring at the mannequins when weird shit's going on, that your sanity goes down because of that.
If you turn around too quickly.
Let's take this dress. Anything else here? The most important thing when you're in the middle of some sort of haunted mansion like this, or this isn't really a mansion, but haunted shack, is making sure that you feel pretty, I think.
Wait, you think the guy's wearing the dress?
I would.
that
I'm just,
that would
just
be
saying.
fantastic.
So at this point,
Can you put the dress on the wooden mannequin? Not the lady, not the normal mannequins.
I'm gonna try to put the dress on me. Nope.
Oh.
Alright, so what we're gonna do instead, since we can't wear the dress, is we're gonna wear one of these masks.
Oh, what?
You're not different to me. Ghosts are terrible at any sort of writing. Their grammar skills are horrendous. That's the most important thing to take away from this game, I believe. No drawers or anything.
Creepy.
I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple of these books. Because
Somehow I
these,
don't think this is the best time for reading.
these bars up here have something to do with your ability to progress in the game. Things sometimes happen when you have them, and they don't at other times. So it's worth flipping through everything, even though we're not actually going to look at what any of it says. This is important.
I think Smeagol is in here somewhere. Got stuck in a trap or something.
That
He lost his precious.
Now, the last time that I went through this, exploring this section, just to find out exactly what they wanted us to do, this particular little sound effect and series of things that's happening now occurred 4 or 5 times in a row. So it wore off fairly quickly. And it didn't actually trigger. So, again, this is a horrendously buggy game.
I guess Smeagol died.
So the masks make things a little bit weird. This one is the assassin's mask. And yeah, there's somebody crawling out of the fire that wasn't there before. Apparently we're going crazy because this lady came in here to play with the baby that doesn't exist.
Put the dress on her.
Yeah, we could try that.
Ah.
Nope. He still appears to be normal for the most part. With this, there is a hand sticking out of the wall.
Legs sticking out of the wall.
Yeah, so things get significantly creepier as you go along. It's not just the weird crap you were doing before. And it's a little bit harder to see.
Can you take the mask off?
You can. You absolutely can. But since the point of the game seems to be making you creepy or making you feel creeped out above all else at the expense of everything else, I figured I'd leave it on for a little while just so that you get a little bit more of a lighting effect. See, when you come downstairs, the eyes all over the walls that we saw before really are a lot eerier when everything has this horrific pink glow. Up, too close to the wall. And we picked up the iPhones out of this room, right?
The iPhones, yeah.
Okay, so there should be some more over here.
There
Apparently,
it is.
all of the pictures have turned into some kind of weird crap. Things aren't particularly happy that we're doing this. Ah!
Ah! What happened?
Oh, it just invaded our head, and now we're, special or something. Yeah, so things change, and again,
Do anything with that glowing thing on the ground?
this thing? Yes. But first, we need to take the little figurine that we found over here, and we need to break it open. Because that's just what we're going to do. So, the reason that we're going to be doing this, you can't really readily see right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out these masks. Go ahead and take that one off. And the room's really not too bad right now. And we'll see if this works right now, or if we have to do a little bit more first. We're going to put on this other mask that we're able to get. And
Oh, that's beautiful.
there's some kind of head here.
A lady's head proclaims her creed,
And it tells you that you have to put some ashes on its head, and you have to put some things in.
and down she passed.
The left hand needs a wedding ring, and the right hand needs something.
A lady's chest is never dark and silent. If you found my heart sealed in wood and bring it to life by bathing it in red holy blood, hours she passed.
Right. Was that find her heart and bathe it in blood?
Something like that.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Venus statue. And we're just gonna crack it open and steal its heart.
Oh, it's got a heart inside of it.
Yeah, so again, the puzzles get a little bit more intuitive. They make a little bit more sense based on the hints. There's actually hints now. So if you go a little bit farther into the game does get significantly better. No, we have to bathe it in blood, was the words that they used. What if none of this is true? Yes, that's how games tend to work. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's a little harder moving around with this mask on.
What is all of that?
Yeah, so this is the Mask of Truth. Again, things change depending on what you're wearing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the heart of the figurine that we just pulled out, which was a pearl, and we will bathe it in blood, which is to say red wax, because...
Oh, it should have made you cut your hand open again.
No, ghosts are stupid, and they don't know the difference between wax and blood. That's just the reality of the situation.
You should have to cut those hands coming out of the floor, and then they could bleed. That would be creepy as fuck.
Hey, I covered it in wax. It feels like blood. I'm not really sure how, but, you know, whatever. Now, while we're down here...
Something is going to happen.
Right, while we're down here... Oh,
God.
Yeah, that's... This is new.
Going crazy.
Yeah. Also, there's hands sticking out of the floor now.
Oh, God.
So I guess we can go ahead and do this, since it didn't want to let us into the other room.
Will it let you in now?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've got other things to do. We picked up a bag of seeds upstairs in a chest full of some sort of leaves, and we're just going to throw them in here, because this hint over here said something about just add water. Anyways, we grew a tree, and it busted through the floor, and we broke everything. So, success.
I like those falling boards, because they fell very, very slowly.
They did, and
They were made of styrofoam.
there's a good chance that when we go upstairs and come back down that they will be flying around this tree. Physics in this game doesn't really work right. So,
Well, see, what they don't tell you is that tree is incredibly dense. It's got its own, like, gravity, and everything just orbits around it.